I'm your host with the most, Local 23. You're joining me for Prince with Benefits, Chapter 14. Sean is standing in front of Scott, looking incredibly nervous. You say there's a situation. What's going on? Sean blanches and fidgets. He definitely does not want to be the one to break the news, but he gives a deep breath and dives in. The press received a tip that you were here, and they swarmed outside the building. Oh, crap. Scott's demeanor changes immediately. His face fades as he runs his hand through his hair. As he moves closer to the window, you hear him curse under his breath. All the exits are covered around the hotel. Ah, bloody hell. How could you let this happen, Sean? I'm sorry, it was unexpected. We don't know how they found out. You feel that he's being unfair with Sean. You feel compelled to say something. What do I tell Scott? Why is this Sean's fault? I don't see how this could possibly be Sean's fault. You're being unfairly wretched to him. Scott ignores you as he starts pacing around the room. Hey! This is not the time, Emily. I'm sorry? It's not the time? Take a minute to rethink your strategy here, Scott. You're being extremely condescending. Scott levels a hard look at you and resumes his pacing. They can't see us, Sean. We'll have to leave right away. Can you set everything up? Of course, I've already made the necessary arrangements. We'll be ready to leave in an hour. Try to make it sooner? I'll do my best, Your Majesty. Sean leaves the room, and you're frowning because Scott just completely dismissed you. What do I do? Tell him what I think. Hey, I'm not one of your servants. You can't just ignore me or brush me off. I mean, you can, but there are consequences to that. Ooh, look at her stern face. You stand up and cross your arms as you glare at him. He turns to look at you, and you see worry on his face. I'm sorry, I tend to be a little bit bossy when I'm stressed. You raise an eyebrow that felt like a cop-out. I get it, Emily. I wouldn't want to date me if I were you. You frown at his words. You didn't say anything like that. To be honest, I didn't want to scare you. You tend to overthink things, and I didn't want to freak you out. No, you're overthinking things. You did all this for me? Yes, I figured you wouldn't want people following you around and seeing your face on the news. Oh, Scott, thank you. That's very thoughtful. But, just so we're clear, stress or not, I don't want to be treated like that again. I have too much self-respect to allow that. Also, you need to apologize to Sean when he comes back because I won't have him yelled at on my behalf. You walk up to him and give him a light peck on the mouth. He smiles and puts his arm around your waist, pulling you close. Warmth spreads through your body before you pull away. So, you will apologize, that is. Huh? It's his team's job to prevent stuff like this from happening. And you're being too harsh, Scott. Cut them some slack. We were out in public yesterday. It's impossible in this day to stay entirely incognito. Scott shakes his head before turning to the window. And you're too nice. I mean, not really. Digital age, man. Someone takes a picture, says, hey, look, the prince is in Paris. Boom. Everybody mobilizes. So just one picture. Even someone that doesn't even know you're the prince, if someone sees that picture shared on social media and they go, look, that's the prince. Boom. Everything's set into motion. He looks over at you with his flustered look on his face. Suddenly you hear footsteps running down the hall and towards the room, and the door bursts open. The car is here. Emily, grab your things. We have to go. Put on these glasses and hat before we leave the room. He doesn't wait for you to agree or reply. He just thrusts the items into your hands. Oh my god! Oh my god, really? That's your disguise? Big ass sunglasses? Really? Like, I... Okay, alright, we're done. We have to go. Now. I can't. I gotta stop looking at the sunglasses. Whoo! You're just able to gather your things before Scott grabs your hand and leads you down the stairs to the back exit where the car is waiting. There are two guys at the side of the exit pointing their cameras in your direction. You both walk quickly to the vehicle while Scott places his hands in front of you to hide your face until you can get into the car. He closes the door behind you and stands outside with Sean. You hear some shouting, then Scott's harsh words. Shit! How the bloody hell did they know that we would be here, Sean? The faint sounds of a crash and garbage cans knocking together filter in through the darkened windows. Sean, did you get him? Yes, sir. Bring him to me. I wanna... Do I try and listen in on his conversation with the paparazzi? God damn it. No, it's none of my business. You're curious about what's happening outside, but this is not a situation you want to be in the middle of. What a ruinous situation. Was being able to sleep in Scott Arms worth this kind of hassle? You settle back into a luxurious cushions and close your eyes. You'll be home soon and you can see Hugh and get this experience out of your head. After another 20 minutes roll by, Scott finally joins you in the car. He catches a glimpse of your angry face and he pales. Welcome to my world. It can get pretty hectic, huh? Are you out of your damn mind? Are you mad about something? The car moves into traffic and heads to the airport. The silence of the car is deafening, and you're relieved when you arrive. A private jet is waiting to take you and Scott back to London, and you stop him before he gets out of the car. What do I tell Scott? This one's tough. I mean, he assumed, which he assumed in your best interest, which I can't really give him shit for that. I mean, if anyone ever assumes something for my benefit, I wouldn't give him crap. I'd be like, you know what, just to let you know, next time you don't have to do that, But the way he is treating Sean does suck. Have you stopped and listened to the things you've been saying to people? What? What do you mean? I'm taking charge. It's what I do. No, you're not taking charge. You're being a royal asshole. You've yelled at Sean, pushed me around. Oh, and threatened a photographer. It wasn't a photographer, he was paparazzi. That's the same damn shit. Oh, so that's okay to treat him like garbage then? You don't know these guys like I do, so you don't get to judge. I see we're ignoring the crux of the problem here. You both step into the plane and the pilot comes on the speaker to tell you to buckle up. Emily, I love being around you, but the other girls, they all just want to get their face in the tabloids or use me as a way to get famous. But you, I'm sure you'd freak out if there were a dozen photographers following you around and always waiting for you at the front door. They'd be writing about you, critiquing what you're wearing, gossiping about everything you do. So? So I freaked out. I don't want you to go through all that. I see. I actually paid a large amount of money to that photographer bloke and had him sign a contract so I could get his camera. I didn't want pictures getting out where you were showing your face. We had to get out of there before he went to tell the others what he saw. You understand that what he's telling you, and you can't help but sympathize, but still, I'm sorry you felt like you had to do that. Don't be. Damn. I'm just trying to make my best to make you keep dating me, and apparently I keep screwing up. You throw him a little smile and shake your head. You did screw up today, but otherwise you're making it very difficult for me to stay mad at you. I'm here because I do want to date you, Scott. Is it so? Yes, as a matter of fact it is. He gives you a bright smile that warms your heart. I like the sound of that. Are you hinting that you're ready to take it to the next step? I respond with, no, maybe, don't push your luck. But technically don't push your luck and know we're about the same damn thing. Maybe. Maybe. What have you got in mind? Well, our lips are monogamous. Maybe the rest of our bodies can join in on the fun. Oh, that's the next step. I thought it was something like you promising to make me breakfast in bed every day this week. That can be arranged. Good, because you owe me for being such an ass today, sweetheart. Oh. Scott blushes and you pull him to you for a kiss. You're annoyed, yes, but you still adore him. Okay, you have me there. I will make it up, I promise. You really want to tell him the reason you're not ready for the next step, but you can't bring yourself to admit that you're afraid. Relationships don't seem to last. Just look at my dad and mom. So many people are getting divorces now. Hey, it looked like you had a dark thought there. Want to talk about it? You let out a sigh. You're not ready to admit that yet, so you change the subject. Kiss him. You bite your lip and lower your lashes, giving him a coy smile. Just thinking about how sad I am that I am not going to be able to kiss you whenever I feel like it today. Oh. Scott blinks slowly and then gives you one of his devastatingly smiles. You'd kill someone to have those all the time. He is breathtaking when he grins. Feeling brave, you unbuckle your seatbelt and swing around so that you're facing him. He opens his arms and you straddle his lap. This is more like it. If you like, I can make a little plaque that's engraved with your name and reserved seat, so you can sit here anytime. That was corny as hell. I love it. Wrapping your arms around his neck, you lean in for a kiss. It's teasing, just a whisper of a tongue, a nibble of his lips. He deepens the kiss, and before you know it, you're both halfway to naked. Then your phone starts ringing. Wow, bad timing. Yeah. Wow, though. With a deep, annoyed exhale, you look at the phone. It's Hugh. But you can't talk to him right now. Not when Scott is right there. You hit the ignore button and look out the window. You've been flying longer than you thought, and the plane is about to land. Scott hands you your disguise, and you disembark to find Sean and the bodyguards waiting for you by the car. I'll take you home, Emily. In the car, your phone starts ringing again. Do you want to get that? No, I'll get back to him later. He's probably calling to say your face was plastered all over the news, dummy. Him? It's my best friend, Hugh. I'll talk to him when I get home. Ah, I see. Once you're safely back at home, Scott gives you a kiss and heads off. You collapse against your door with a dreamy sigh. Hugh is going to freak out later when he meets Scott. During the week, you text both Scott and Hugh to arrange a date and time they can both meet. Really? Really? That wasn't a thing? Huh. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Friday finally arrives, and you can't figure out who you're more excited to see, Scott or Hugh. Hugh brings your father, so no. What time did you tell him to get here? You give him a sly smile, and Hugh cuffs as he crosses his arms. I mean, he is a prince, and he should know how to be punctual. That's a pretty dress. Maybe he got held up with something. You need to take it easy and give him a break. Yeah, well, your boyfriend is proving this for sure. Oh, I haven't called him my boyfriend yet. Right. It's not like you don't talk about him 24/7. Do I? Well, I'm not using labels, although I did agree to make my lips monogamous. Hugh shakes his head and takes a deep breath. Something feels wrong with him. You've noticed that, and he's too serious, and that's not like you at all. Should I ask him about it? No, maybe he needs some space. You, whatever is going on, you know I've got your back, don't you? Yes, Emily, I know. I'm here for you no matter what. And just so you know, best friends share things with each other. Yeah, well, they also share names and juicy details about each other's partners. Huh, you're so funny. Hugh crosses his arms, which weren't already crossed. Like, they literally... just never mind. And glares at you before the doorbell rings. His eyes light up as he jumps out of his seat and runs to the door while you laugh at him. He has a triumphant smile before opening the door. You have got to be kidding me! What are you doing here? By the tone of his voice, you know something is really wrong. I want to see Emily. You walk to the door and your stomach sinks. Are you expecting him, Emily? Oh, hell no. Well, she doesn't want to see you. Like, ever. I'm going to see her, and you can't stop me. Really? Okay, let me stop you with my fist in your face. Sam pushes on the door that Hugh was about to close. Sam, what are you doing here? Hugh is struggling to keep Sam from pushing the door open and coming inside. I need to talk to you. Scott should be arriving any second, and you really don't want Sam to be here when he does. Oh no, I need to get Sam to leave before Scott comes, or things will turn for the worst. No, he'll just have his bodyguard dispose of the body. If Scott sees Sam, I might ruin my relationship with Scott. Do you want me to kick him out? Like, literally? A diamond choice, really. Let him in. Come in, Sam. Wait, what the bloody hell? Why are you letting this horse in? Don't worry, Hugh, I can handle this. You open the door a little wider to give Sam some room to walk through the door. Thank you, Emily. I just want to thank you and only need 5 minutes of your time. Your 5 minutes starts now. Emily, please. I made a horrible mistake. I came to apologize and want you back. He looks totally depressed, and you're relieved to find that it makes no difference. You're over him. Ha! Doubt that, mate. You give Sam a nasty smile and crosses his arms over his chest. Hugh, I'm not here to see your up face. I'm here for Emily. This is an ABC. Oh my god, I used this line. Son of a... This is an AB conversation, so see yourself out of it. Oh, Emily is my friend, and I'll protect her from wankers like you. Enough, Sam. You said your piece, now leave. But Emily, I need you to forgive me and take me back. I also got a hold of your father and apologized for everything. He's the one who told me where you are, and he said he will be in London too. No, and never. Please leave, or I will call the police. You walk towards the door and put your hand on the thumb and look on the knob and look over at Sam. You had your chance. Now you need to leave. Sam walks towards the door with his head down. He steps outside the door, turns around to see you one last time. But you slam the door immediately in his face. Ooh, high five, girl! 5 minutes after you close the door, a black van parks in front of your house. Your pulse races as you see Scott get out of the car. Sean is right behind him, and they slowly approach your front door. Sorry I'm late. Scott frowns as he looks at you and then at Hugh. Is everything okay here? Hugh lets out a huge gasp and takes a couple steps forward. Hey, Scott, allow me to introduce my best friend. You. All of a sudden, your body freezes up. Sam did not leave. He is standing across the street and is now moving towards your door. Mother of really? Stalking? Who the hell are you? What will happen between Scott and Sam? Will Scott misunderstand you? Find out in the next chapter. How would Scott misunderstand us? We told him literally and figuratively we broke up with him because he was a cheating piece of crap. Scott, which promised us never to do that because Sam is a piece of crap, how would he misunderstand you? Unless somehow, someway, the author in this book plan on doing something really stupid. Alright, with that being said, I can understand the prince. I mean, I don't know. I'm a very private person. I'll talk about things here and there that aren't, to me, really, like, personally invading and give everything away about me. Like, here and there. Like, if you were to watch every single one of my videos, you would get, I guess, the foundation of who I am. Like, there's little pieces, little puzzle pieces throughout all of my videos. Not every single video, but throughout all of them, and I have over 1,000, so good luck. With that being said, I leave little puzzle pieces. So I value my privacy. I value... Everyone always has called me on it and been like, why don't you have a profile picture on your Facebook? Why don't you have a profile pic on your Twitter? Why don't you... Because my identity is my own. And figuring people are willing to steal your YouTube videos, let alone your identity in this day and age. Plus, I I value I value my privacy. I like walking into a store. I like walking into a mall or something, and no one knows me. No one gives a who I am. Most people look down upon me. No one goes, "Oh my God, that's Locum. Can I have an autograph?" Or I know that it could happen right now as small as I am. I don't think that would ever really truly happen, unless I had like PewDiePie's 50 million subscribers. But yeah, like I just value that, you know? I also value the fact that I have dealt with so much online from the fact people will try and hunt you down for a username and try and continually harass you and everything. Trust me, we just went over this on Twitter about how someone was chasing a girl around and having ongoing threats, harassment, and everything towards her. So, just, no, it's not worth it. And people, especially when you stand up against people like that, oh, they get it in for you. I uninstalled the app and everything, and people are still after me, trying to get at me somehow, some way. And it's just like, so I understand what the prince went through. I understand that from my perspective. She doesn't understand it as much. I mean, there can be a complete invasion of privacy. Like people, you can be in your kitchen doing dishes, and people can be outside. So especially when you're dating like a prince, that happens all the time. She would need, security on her at all times and everything because she's dating the prince. Anytime she went outside, boom, cameras all over the place. So, I mean, I can understand what he's saying, what he's getting at. With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Please feel free to head down in the description below. You can find, we have a Discord server now if you want to come in and hang out. And also, there's social media links and links to support my channel. If you wish to do so, it's very much appreciated. And until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.